Greetings. Today, the moon continues in Sagittarius as we head toward the Sagittarius full moon early on Wednesday. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro vibe for Tuesday, June 10th. Thanks for being here. And so we're continuing in Sagittarius vibe, and I've got some great thoughts to share with you on Sagittarius beliefs and ideals and where our beliefs come from and how we can expand our beliefs to include a bigger picture of possibility and really how we can believe in the things we want to see happen rather than limiting ourselves by beliefs about what can or cannot happen, what is or is not possible, right? So we can expand our vision of what is possible and therefore invite in those bigger possibilities through addressing our beliefs. So that's the foundation of Sagittarius and the hope the hope part of Sagittarius. Sagittarius invites us to expand into new possibilities. And as I mentioned, of course, Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius, going into Cancer means that we have an emphasis, a focus on expanding our beliefs about what is possible for our own self-care as well as caring in general, caring in the world, health care, ways of taking care of one another in society. So those themes are going to be up in the collective, and watch for how that shows up. Themes of caring and how we take care of one another over the next few months as Jupiter goes through the emotional and caring and nurturing, a sign of Cancer, Cancer being the sign of the mother. So, and not just mother, but mothering. So any of us, whether you're a mother or not, whether you're, whatever your gender, right? It's the energy of nurturing and caring that we tend to think of archetypally as coming through that mothering energy. So Jupiter and Sagittarius and beliefs. And with this full moon, I'll have a little bit more to share on the Sagittarius full moon when I share my video for Wednesday, because the moon will be full exact early on Wednesday, a little bit after midnight Pacific time, exactly 12:43 a.m. Pacific on Wednesday. That's the full moon. Okay, so today the moon continues its adventures in Sagittarius and getting us to think about our beliefs and how we fit what we see as possible through our beliefs about what is possible. So this is very subtle because we tend to have assumptions or understandings about how the world is, what's going to happen, what we see as possible or impossible, based on how, whatever the foundations are that we form our beliefs on, whether it is what we see in the news, or whether it's what gets talked about at work, or whether it's what your family taught you to believe, or society, right? So wherever those beliefs come from, they tend to define and constrain how we view the world. So we view the world through that lens of what we see as being possible. And Jupiter and Sagittarius, the energy of Sagittarius and the Sagittarius moon and the Sagittarius full moon reminds us that we can, in fact, on purpose, address what we believe is possible by consciously opening to beliefs that something more is possible. Not sure if that makes sense, but we can expand our beliefs about what is possible, right? So we've got a limiting belief if we think things are going to go a certain way, or if we expect things to go a certain way. Watch and notice how you think about things and how you have created unconsciously limits around what you see as possible based on whatever beliefs you have from the past. And because the energy of Sagittarius says, how can you expand that? How can you open that wider? How can you invite in new possibility? How can you believe in the positive outcomes you want to see happen? Of course, we can see possibility, but when we see ourselves as not capable of experiencing the things that we really, the problem solving, the outcomes we really want to see. So for instance, you have going on in the world right now some conflict. Maybe that's related to Mars squaring Uranus and Jupiter squaring Saturn. I had a video recently on those themes, ego conflict and confrontations, power and ego with Mars squaring Uranus and Jupiter squaring Saturn. That video was June 6th, so check that one out if you missed it for some context on some of the conflicts that are erupting in the wider world. So for example, if you see those conflicts, notice where your mind automatically goes. Do you automatically think, here's what's going to happen? Whatever, right? Good, bad, neutral. What is your mind already assuming is going to happen through your beliefs? And where can you stretch that just a little bit to say, okay, this is what I think might happen or what I'm afraid might happen. Let me expand my beliefs to expand into the possibilities. Here are some good things that might happen. Here are some of the possibilities that I would like to see happen. Some problem solving, some solutions, some new ways forward, some people coming on to the same page about the best ways to get where we want to go, some ways to solve some of the, right, because we're not, the problems in the world are the current people who might be in power, who we might think are responsible for the things that are happening. Those people are a symptom, right? They are a symptom of a deeper problem. So when you have a society that is not addressing some of its deeper problems for a long time, somebody can come in and fill this power vacuum where some things are breaking down. Right? So if we can think about what is the deeper issue, what is the deeper problem, how can we expand into the possibilities of how those problems can get solved? Now you're thinking on a whole different level. So getting out of the superficial, the drama, the storytelling, the feelings that people have that erupt, and feelings are fine, and actions based on feelings are fine too. We've got Mars in Leo. We need to take action based on our feelings and wanting to be creative, and all of that is good and fine. The point I'm trying to make is that with the Sagittarius full moon, we also have this opportunity to expand into a bigger picture of possibility for how things might unfold. And it's not that we have to know, and we don't know. We don't know what the future will bring. But when we expand our beliefs to include the good possibilities, more of the good possibilities, more of seeing ourselves as capable, more of seeing our communities as capable, then we are opening to that bigger place of hope, that bigger ability to tap into our own optimism, our own beliefs about what humanity is capable of. What can we do when we're focusing on the places where healing is possible? So, thinking a little deeper about some of these things, and this Sagittarius full moon this week brings in really an opportunity to tell the story in different ways, to step into a story that we want to believe because it it fits, it's more aligned with where we want to go. So, how would you tell that story? What would be important about it? How would you take the next steps if you believed in that story of positive outcomes? So, hopefully that's helpful. Those are my thoughts. I'm so excited also to announce, first of all, I have a guided meditation for this upcoming Sagittarius full moon, and it's called Truth in a New Era. And it will lead you through connecting with your own wiring, your own stories, your own beliefs about what is possible, and how to really see where those come from and how you can have a different set of beliefs, how to step into your own new story, how to step into new possibilities because you're choosing to. And so that guided meditation is all about helping you do that, supporting your process and your beliefs, and helping you access your own wisdom about the best way to connect with these shifts and open to new possibilities. So that's guided meditation. It's $15. It's available in the link is in the description for this video. It's also, as always, on my website, astrologyheals.com. All the guided meditations are available for sale there, astrologyheals.com. And also for I'm super excited that I have now posted in my member site the part one of my handy reference guide to planet shifts, outer planet shifts in 2025. So Planet Watch 2025, it is outer planets changing signs, and it is totally a handy reference guide to help you with all of the outer planet shifts that I talk about here. Best part is it has all the dates in there. So if you've lost track, if you watched a video and you heard me say something, but you can't remember when that is going to happen, this has you covered. So the link is in, again, the description for this video. There's a link directly to that article, Planet Watch for 2025, Planets Shifting Signs. Uh, and that I forget what I was gonna say, but that handy reference guide is in the link, and it's there for you to refer to whenever you want to know when the planets are changing signs, what's going on with those outer planets, especially what it means. So I've got a little description about what each one means and the dates. Anyway, handy reference guide, um, and that is totally free in my member site. If you create a free account while you're in there, you will be notified of future posts, and there is another one coming. Part two will be the outer planet alignments, so squares, sextiles, all the things you need to know for 2025 related to the outer planets. So you'll get notified. So all you need to do is sign up for a free account there. Again, the link is in the description for this video. It says join Astrology Heals. And when you set up a free account there, you get notified of all of these posts. So you'll have the link right there in your email. Join to upgrade to a paid subscriber for even more fun benefits, the ability to comment and be part of the community. So I hope to see you there. Thanks so much for joining me and for listening to me while I shared all of that. I appreciate you being here and subscribing to this YouTube channel. And check out my member site. Join Astrology Heals in the description for this video. All right, see you next time.